Ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sun Devils will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes offense will have the first crack at it in this one. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on. Oh, he's got some space. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Nice pickup on the ground there, they'll move the sticks with the first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
They'll try the left side. Got enough for the first. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Handoff from the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Snagged in the middle. It's Coffee. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down and just puts that in a better spot. His player can catch it and advance it.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They grab the early lead.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arizona State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. He's looking to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here on 4th and goal. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right at the 2. And the Sun Devils backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Give to the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. It's a seam wide, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of...
There he goes!
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Got 3 on 1st down. 2nd and 7. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Burrell. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is... getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Running into the open space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have...
Wide open on the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back out. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
On the run from inside his own 5, and the returner will be brought down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, they've been caught. Buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had every...
Breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Sun Devils want to move quickly. To the air. It's Burrell. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Gonna take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. Open spaces. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the... From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't...
Turning it on! They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground. He has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Floating away. Quick strike complete. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got a better job collapsing the pocket, forcing him to step up.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for loss.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. They'll go to the air on second and short. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And to get rid of it quickly. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling. using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Burrell. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
It's just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place and they've made plays, but he's simply not had his best game today.
And they're not on the same page there.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game record.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
He stopped him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. With the run on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Farrell. Fires downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the 1st down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
It'll be 3rd and long. Power football with the run. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got him. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Off play action on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the 1st play. You need to be successful and productive on that 1st play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got it.
There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense playing a bail technique. Looking to pass. It's Burrell. He makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like a...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. Is used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front.
Fires one high and deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
It's a turnover on them.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got the quick pass. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll go to the sneak. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To throw, it's Burrell. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 1st down here for the offense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. They get to him as he throws. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes. Almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll go to the ground. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them.